I'm a big fan of leadership images, and today I want to share you with something called sharpening the axe, or sharpening the saw. There's an old classical story about these two lumberjacks, and they are pitted against each other out in the wilderness to see who can chop down the most trees in time. I'm gonna stay up all night, I'm gonna chop down all these trees, I'm gonna do it. He consistently does it for days and days and days. The other lumberjack is like, oh, well, I'm gonna work hard, but I'm gonna work smarter too. The rest of the half of the day, he takes a break and he sharpens the blade on his axe. So over a long time, what happens? Well, the lumberjack that works smarter and harder is the one that successfully chops down the most trees over the long period of time. We all create ourselves, right? We're all doing these things, we're doing what we like, we're trying things out, we're creating ourselves every day. So what you have to do sometimes is, when anything that you do, you have to picture yourself as the axe. You have to picture yourself as the tool by which you are creating yourself. I kind of hate to do this analogy, but picture yourself as the axe and your dream as the tree. If you have a really big dream, there you go. That tree right there. If you compare like the size of a person to the size of a problem that keeps them down, like if your dream is gigantic, it can seem pretty daunting to chop that thing down, right? That doesn't seem possible. It's huge! If your goal is to chop down the tree, just hammering away at it and not working smart isn't gonna help. Being the axe and working hard and working smart is about seeing the results as they come and being patient and being committed. It's like every chop of the axe, every action you take needs to be consistent, but it also needs to be well done and not just crazy hammering away at the tree. Good example I can give of a talent that I have is public speaking. When you do something nervous, you get that joy-fear feeling. Can I actually do this? Am I too inferior to be able to accomplish this? Well, you're not. It just feels daunting at first. When you step out in front of a crowd of people, it can be very, very scary. What are they gonna think of me? And you start to kind of condense yourself. Do this, or this, or this. Maybe not that eccentric. You start to kind of get afraid. You're worried about what everybody is thinking of you. What you have to realize is they're there for a reason. They're there to listen to you, to learn something from you. So you have to kind of just learn to let it go. And so public speaking for me is one of those things where you can practice it anywhere with anybody. You don't necessarily need a huge crowd to practice public speaking. Sometimes smaller groups are more daunting because you can actually see people's faces and you can be more personal with your audience. You get better at it. That feeling of you're not able to do it because you haven't practiced it enough goes away. Like committing to any goal on a daily basis, like chopping down that tree, it's the same with creating yourself. It's the same with making sure that you're eating healthy and you're committing to goals and you're practicing things and you're learning every day. With public speaking, you have to practice. You have to get up, you have to practice in front of people you know, you have to practice in front of yourself, you have to practice in front of groups of people until your final event. And you keep going. It's the same with playing music in front of people. It's the same with anything. There are these ever permanent truths of how to do things. It just takes a lot of time, and it depends on your talent. You have an aptitude for speaking like I have at such a young age, you're used to doing it already, and you build off of that talent. But for other times, it takes hard work. Hard work can make up for a lack in aptitude. The other thing too that gets people is when you commit to something, you don't always see results immediately. It's kind of scary sometimes too that when we commit to a problem, when we commit to solving something, when we commit to making something better, we tend to stop doing that once the problem disappears. You do something once and you do it really, really well, and you think that, oh, well, I'm good at this immediately, and I'm really awesome, and I don't have any defaults. Chopping down your first tree successfully and thinking that every tree is going to be the same. Every problem is going to be the same method for solving it, and that's not true. Through chopping down the tree, through sharpening your saw, you will improve, but you're not going to see results immediately. It takes time. Patience is not sitting around and waiting. Patience is persistence and commitment and grit and continuing to do the things that you want to do day by day, brick by brick, chop by chop. A lot of times we tend to catch ourselves doing the wrong things because the wrong things are what stands out. Oh, I messed up. I was fiddling with my hands when I was speaking. Oh, I was doing this when I was speaking. I wasn't planting my feet. I was using my hands too much. I was climbing on things too much. I was fiddling with my glasses. You notice the problems. You also have to catch yourself doing the right things. If you don't catch yourself doing the right things, you won't focus on them. You'll focus on the problems. Catch yourself doing the right posture when you're chopping down that tree or when you're doing that task. You can be the axe. It's more of like a metaphor. If you're attacking a goal, the axe is your tool. But you yourself, if you're the axe, you want to be good at what you do. Just as chopping down the tree takes getting a little dirty and using the axe, life is a contact sport. You do the thing, you learn, and then you get the power and understanding. It doesn't come immediately because you don't know what you're doing at first. But that's part of the journey. Just remember that you have to work hard, you have to commit, You have to do the dirty work, but you also have to sharpen the blade of the axe. Sharpen yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you take this leadership image and you try to apply it and keep it on your mind, and come back and comment and see what you think. My name is Matt. I make videos every Wednesday, and you are always welcome. See ya. Birds.